Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Jared Schubert with J Fitness Coaching, and today we're going to go over strategies to get motivated, folks. For most of you guys, Monday is the official start of your work week, and that's where you guys begin to stress out, where you guys, some of you begin to procrastinate, some of you start off on the wrong foot, but I want to make sure, guys, that that does not happen. So I want to talk about ways to get you guys fired up and ready to go for the week. So number one, guys, number one way to get motivated is to take charge. I want you guys to take charge of your week. If you guys have the attitude already starting off before you begin your week that you're going to take charge and do what needs to be done to make this week successful, you are going to be able to do it. Now, related to taking charge, right? It's great that we have a take charge attitude, like we're motivated to do it, we're driven, but we want to have goals as well. Set goals. We want to set goals, okay? Extremely important. Now, these goals could be very vague. Our goals could be, all right, I want to go to the gym 2 to 3 days a week. I want to eat healthy 3 days a week or all days a week, right? We have to make them somewhat realistic. Do they have to be very, very specific, like I'm going to eat chicken and rice the whole entire week? Yeah, they don't have to be that specific. It could just be like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 meals that I usually have out per week, I'm going to eat in. I'm going to bring this meal with me to work. I'm going to eat healthier that way. That could be the goal that we set. It could be very general like that. It does not have to be very specific. And don't think that you guys have to be brain surgeons to set up decent goals to hit throughout the week. And of course, the way to keep track of these goals is to write them down. If you guys don't write them down or put them in your notepad in your phone or put a reminder in Google Calendar, sometimes I use Google Calendar to get tasks done because it's so simple to use. All you got to do is just press add, set reminders. It's with the 21st century, there's absolutely no excuses, guys, why you cannot be efficient and organized. It's just no excuse. So part of setting goals is to be organized. Get organized, okay? That's part of setting goals. If we don't know what those goals are, we don't know what order to accomplish them, what their importance are, we might not get these goals done. And if we want to start off Monday right, if we want to be motivated, we want to have good, strong goals to carry us through that week. So goals, taking charge, and then number 3, we want to get competitive, okay? Competitive. Okay, good, I spelled that right. If you guys can't read my handwriting, it's okay. This says competitive. Now, whether or not you are in a competitive job field or doing a competitive activity, that does not mean that you cannot be competitive to yourself. So always looking to better yourself is a great way to get motivated. So for instance, if I go to the gym, there are plenty of days, even being a strength coach, there are plenty of days where I go to my job and I have the best intentions of working out, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes I don't have that drive, that motivation. What sometimes keeps me on the edge and keeps me going and gets me started and working out and getting what I need done that day is having a competitive edge with myself. I'll be like, well, but what about this lift will kind of suffer? Or my biceps, they're feeling kind of flat today. Shit, I gotta make sure those are developed good. You know, I gotta make sure that I'm competitive with myself. I'm always holding myself to a high standard. Now, that doesn't mean that you guys have to do this as well. This is just something that I personally do. If it works for you guys, great, use it. But this is what I do just to stay motivated. I find a focus, I have my goals, I'm competitive with myself to make sure that I get these things done throughout the week and I stay motivated and I take charge in everything I do. If I don't take charge, if I'm not assertive, if I'm active, not passive, I'm able to control my destiny. So that is number one thing that I do, of course, to stay motivated throughout the week. And number 4, to stay motivated, I remind myself. Reminders. I remind myself what my purpose is. Okay? If my purpose is to get lean and fit, and I'm eating McDonald's every day, or I decide to eat a very big cheat meal and I get very bloated, and I don't have my six-pack anymore, I'm going to remind myself, look, you made a promise to yourself that you want to get from point A to point B. You want to get from lean to a little bit leaner. You want to maintain that muscle mass. You want to build upon it. You want to grow as a person. If you do not show yourself to yourself constant reminders, if you do not remind yourself of why you're doing something and instill that in your brain and keep ingraining that in your brain, you are not going to succeed. You are not going to be able to be motivated throughout the week if you do not remind yourself what your purpose is. Now, that could be a mental reminder like I described this entire time, or it could be a reminder on your phone that says, hey, stop eating some shit. You know? Hey, it's going to be tempting this time of day. Don't eat fast food. Whip out your meal. You can carry things with you like the Tupperware that I made in my meal prep video to kind of give yourself a reminder, hey, there's food right here. I don't need to eat that fast food. I don't need to go across the street and eat BK or Mickey D's or any of these things. I have a meal right here. There's no excuses. These are definitely surefire ways to get motivated. Again, number one, we want to take charge. We want to take charge of our lives. If we do not take a driver's seat, if we just lay back and we're not active in what we're doing, we are not going to be able to be motivated. We're just going to be going with the flow, going along for the ride, and we're not going to get shit done. All right? And getting shit done is important if you want to be motivated, if you want to see your goals accomplished. Number 2, set the damn goals. Whether or not they're vague or not, they're your goals, and you want to take action steps toward those goals to accomplish them. Number 3, be competitive, if not to other people, to yourself, so that you can really stay on the straight and narrow and you can get yourself motivated to work harder, work smarter, work better. And number 4, remind yourself why you're doing this. Hope this helps, guys. Hope I can get you motivated for Monday to work hard. If you guys aren't focused on what you're doing, that's going to screw up everything. Keep focused, guys. Keep motivated. Have an awesome Monday. Have a great week. Thanks so much. Bye.